Hi everybody, Scott Reimer here, and in the 6 weeks leading up to the 2026 Clemson football season, I'm in the process of giving you 6 things that Clemson has to do to improve so that they can eliminate those 6 losses in 2026. This will be the 3rd installment, but if you've missed the first 2, no worries. I'll leave it linked in the comment section below. The premise is pretty simple. For each of these things that you can improve upon, that's 1 less loss for the 2026 season. Eliminate all 6, you're holding up a trophy at the end of the year. If you don't improve on any of them, we'll be right back where we were at the end of last year. And if you do some of them, but not all of them, you fall somewhere in the middle. I think you get the idea. So let's jump into our 3rd one right now. Secure home field advantage again. During that elite era of 2015 until 2020, Clemson amazingly only lost 1 home game, and that was to Pittsburgh in Death Valley. Now you may say, Scott, well that's not a very good comparison to what we saw last year because those teams were elite during that era. Okay, I'll grant you that. Let's go back to the 4 years leading up to that playoff run. From 2011 until 2014, as Clemson was ascending in national prominence, the Tigers only lost 2 home games, one to South Carolina and the other to a Florida State team that went on to win the national championship. For the past 5 years, though, Death Valley just hasn't lived up to its name. During this 5-year stretch, Clemson has 8 losses in Memorial Stadium. Clemson has lost twice during this era to South Carolina and has also lost to Florida State, Louisville, LSU, Syracuse, SMU, and Duke. Last year, it hit rock bottom in Death Valley. If not for the lightning storm against Troy, who knows what would have happened in that game. And it's not like those losses last year were to great football teams. LSU fired their coach in the middle of the season. Duke finished the season with 5 losses. SMU finished the season with 4 losses. And Syracuse's only ACC win was against, you guessed it, Clemson in Death Valley. And let me say, none of this is the fans' fault. Death Valley has been full or near full during this entire stretch, with crowds begging, sometimes pleading, for Clemson to come out of their funk and come back and win some of these games. So this is not on the fans, it's on the coaches and the players. The bottom line is you can't win championships, ACC or otherwise, if you don't hold serve at home. You can afford 1 slip up in most years, but you certainly can't afford more than 1. The good news is 2026 offers an awesome home football schedule. Bill Belichick and the North Carolina Tar Heels come to town. The 2025 national title runner-up Miami comes to Clemson. Virginia Tech and their new head coach James Franklin will be in Death Valley. Longtime ACC rival Georgia Tech comes to town, as the Tigers will try to avenge that loss from last year. And the in-state rival South Carolina Gamecocks will be in Clemson this year. By the way, Clemson has not defeated South Carolina in Death Valley since 2018. That's 8 years ago. There are 2 graduating classes of Clemson students who have never seen Clemson defeat South Carolina in Death Valley. If Death Valley returns to what it was and has been for many, many years, Clemson can certainly improve in 2026 from that 20-25 record. Agree with me or not? Put it in the comment section and let me know. I'm Scott Reimer. Stay tuned next week. We'll have another one of these keys to eliminating the 6 losses from 2025. I'm Scott Reimer, and as always, go Tigers.